to another segment. We are going into part 2 of financial challenge. In the concluding part of part 1, I said that whoever is more prudent in managing things should manage the daily finances of the home. And so we are continuing on how couples can manage their finances and will not go into much quarrels or misunderstanding. It is true that the society we are in is so hard. One person's income can hardly meet the needs of the home. And so the time is past when it is the man that is expected to fend for the family. No, the woman and the man should come together and see to the upkeep of their home. Just as I said the other time that I am not a financial expert. I am not here to talk of how you can invest your money, how you can earn more money or do this. No. What I am here is to suggest ways we can make ends meet in order to avoid all those things that crop up in the home. And so some people have suggested that a man and a woman should contribute equally, 50-50% to the family upkeep. I wouldn't know how you see that, but as a person, I am of the opinion that if the man makes more money than the woman, he should contribute more. And vice versa. The woman, if you make more than the man, your contribution should be equally more. To me, that makes more sense than saying it should be 50-50. Supposing the man is making maybe $1 million and the woman makes just 20,000 or something like that, how do you expect the woman to contribute 100% to the upkeep of the home? So this calls for wisdom and whatever works for you in your family. My candid counsel is that you stick with what works for you. That is that. Some other people suggest that the man should bear 70% of the daily expenses while the woman contributes 30%. If that is okay for you, it's good with me. Some others equally say that there is what is called 50-30-10%. That is 50 goes into the daily needs, 30 goes to wants, and then 20 goes to savings. Just decide what works for you. And remember that you cannot judge your family with another person. You cannot compare it. No two families are the same. We are unique in our various ways. But one thing we should always understand is that the family welfare should be paramount. If the man is the type that spends money uselessly, let me use the word, the woman may not sit down watching the money she worked hard go down the drain. There was one woman I saw on social media who was advising women that those of you who tend to be prudent in trying to save your husband's money, that well, you may be saving it for a mistress out there. While you are prudent in saving, the man is prudent in spending it outside to another woman. Well, that might come up if the man is not a Christian. And what do you expect? If the person does not have the Spirit of God guiding or controlling him, he may behave anyhow. So for anyone that will listen to that type of advice, I am not the type. But whatever you can do as a woman, especially if you are a Christian woman, you are accountable to God. Even if he mismanages it, that should not lure you into mismanaging also, because each and every one of us will give account of ourselves, the way we handle things to God. So my candid suggestion is, if your husband is a Christian and he is controlled by the Spirit of God, he caters for the welfare of the family. He does not womanize. He is not an alcoholic. He does not stay late at night. I mean, what will prevent you from assisting in that home? Even if he's not a Christian, your good example can bring him to the knowledge of the fact that he is accountable to God himself. So please, I want to use this medium to plead with us that life is so short. Every day quarreling because of money. Because of money. Yes, we know that days are hard, but we can look for other means of making money. Do you know what? I was so thrilled this morning when I came to our church, and from the Sunday school of Redeemed Christian Church where I attended this morning, it was talking about financial independence. I said, wow, God, this is wonderful. As a woman, as a man, try as much as possible to be financially independent. Don't wait for paycheck. Make conscious effort to look for other ways of making passive income. Have other sources of, streams of income coming into the house, no matter how little. Don't feel too big, to do anything. Once it is a genuine thing that can bring one or two part of money or whatever into the family, it will help. So my candid suggestion is, please, make conscious effort. Do not quarrel. Depend on God to provide for you. Yes, you are supposed to invest, quite all right. You are supposed to cater for the family, quite all right. But you can only do it when you have enough to feed and to spare. So why not look for other sources of income so that it will help you to do that? May God help us to know that the days are so short that we cannot spend our time quarreling every day in our homes over money. And may God open our eyes or give us vision on how we can have other sources of income apart from the monthly or bi-weekly paychecks that we are given. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes. May God bless you. Bye.